What do you think? I mean, just if there's a deal about Ukraine in the next months, or let's say next 12 months, just just guessing, what do you think this deal is going to be like?
I never make predictions, especially about the future, so I'm not making a prediction. Look, if you put a gun to my head and I have to guess, because you're going to kill me if I guess
Mm-hmm.
wrong, I'm going to try to make my best guess.
Mm-hmm.
Ukraine's going to be demoralized and undermined by the Trump policy to where their front will begin to erode. The Russians will then push harder. That just like with Vietnam in 1975, it took 4 months for Vietnam to unravel once they were cut off. Trump cuts them off. Europe is not going to step in. There's going to be more Russian, they're going to see the writing on the wall. America's going to pull out of Europe. Russia's the new sheriff in town. We better rush to each country, rushing to make its own deal with Russia. And controversy within those countries. No, we don't want to be under Russia. No, 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 don't do it. I think you're going to have revolutions. You're going to have, first of all, the dollar collapse, waves of financial collapse. You're going to have revolutionary conditions in Western Europe, the United States, throughout the world, revolutionary conditions. Russia and China are going to be in the catbird seat. Russia's going to invade Savaki Gap, take back the Baltic states. Ukraine's going to collapse. They're going to fight a fighting withdrawal back to Lviv, and they're going to be crushed. And then the Russian army is going to go through mobilizations where they're going to go, okay, now we're near the end. Mobilize another million. Mobilize every so many weeks, another million Russian soldiers mobilized. China is then going to begin to go into full war economy, start to intimidate Japan into neutrality or joining them. And country after country will say, the Americans, to be an ally of the Americans is to cut your own throat, because the Americans will turn their back on you. The Americans can't be trusted anymore. And so everyone will abandon us, and then the nukes will come. They will bomb and invade the United States, however many months later that is. Now, will they stumble? Will their armies fall apart in the invasion? I think they probably will, but they're going to kill hundreds of millions of people, and there's going to be mass starvation across the planet, like I say in my book, which was written basically 35 to 38 years ago. That's what's going to happen. And it's probably been built into the cake all along by the way our system developed, our psychology and their psychology of their ruling elites. The psychology of it was Alexander Solzhenitsyn. He said the elites in the West and the East are similar. They're both godless and materialistic. The West commercial elite is godless and materialist, and the Eastern Marxist-Leninist elite is godless and materialist. And this special combination of liberalism as the ideology of Western suicide meets the people who do assisted suicide, the communists. Oh, we'll help you commit suicide. Just grab your ankles.